welcome to blog number 5, me learning to play the Anglo Concertina. And this will probably be the last blog I do using this Hohner D40 because I have bought a new concertina. I say new, it's actually used. It's a used Frank Edgley Professional, and I've got to wait a few days for it to come. But when it does, I'm going to do blog number 6, show it to you. What really decided me on buying a new one was this piece that I was playing at the beginning of the video here. It's called Dick Gossip's Reel, and I'm playing it in C. It's actually in D, but I'm playing it in C because I haven't got the notes I need to play it in its proper key, D. And I figured it out on the Anglo, and I also figured it out on the English concertina. And although I got the notes on the English, it just didn't feel right. It didn't feel particularly good fun to play. I can't really explain it. It feels a bit more organic. I know it's a horrible word, but it feels a bit more organic on this Anglo. It felt a little bit cold-blooded on the English, just a sort of series of notes, where here on this instrument it seems to have more feeling. There are two parts to it, the A and the B. I just played the A part because the B part is pretty hard. I'll try and talk my way through the A part for you. Over the weekend I went and tried a very expensive box. I won't tell you the name because I don't want to upset the maker. But suffice to say, it was £2,500 second hand. It was a beautiful Anglo concertina, but it just felt heavy and dull and, I don't know, a bit cold-hearted. I just didn't feel it. You know, sometimes the instruments speak to you, sometimes they don't. This one really didn't. And after about 10-15 minutes of playing it, it was really hurting my arm. So I decided against that one. I did put an advert on Concertina.net and had loads of replies. If you're one of those people that replied to me, thank you very much. Sorry if I didn't buy your concertina, but thank you very much for getting back to me. I had loads of offers, and obviously it's difficult to assess something, isn't it? I always ask for a video or a sound file because, okay, you're not physically playing the thing, which is obviously always the best test, isn't it? But I like to see the video of the instrument being played. So that's what decided me in the end. I mean, whether I've made a good decision or a bad decision, time will tell. It certainly looks like a beautiful box, and it sounds like one on my computer speakers, but we'll see when I actually get it. And I'm very, very excited about getting it. Anyway, let me talk you through this A part of Dick Gossip's Reel. This is a piece that I originally played on the mandolin in its proper key, D. And again, I've given it this kind of hornpipe feel. I think it goes more like... I think it goes more like that. Yeah. What is it, love? Oh, you're there. Sorry, I didn't know you were there.
Saying, do you want it in here? You said yes.
Sorry, I was videoing. You're on my video now.
No, take it down and put it in the face.
Can you pull the doors? I've got the rubbish bin in the shop. So it should go like this originally, it being a reel. But I've given it this kind of hornpipe feel, this kind of shuffle, like this. I have to say it's a lot easier to play it on the English than it is on this, but obviously my English concertinas are really good quality. This is not a very good quality instrument, so it's that much harder. But anyway, I enjoy a challenge. So I'm doing it in C, although it should be in D. Quite evenly split between the two sides. So all of that on the push. Now all of this on the pull. Quite a nice rundown. 2 notes per side, and the first bit again. And then loads of notes on the pull. I just really enjoy playing like this, although it's quite awkward all being on the pull. And obviously all those notes being on the pull, I need a shot of air there, so I've got So when I play the E, push the air button in. And of course we have this lovely run at the end of this, all on the pull. And then obviously on the E, on the push and going back in. That's really nice, isn't it? That's one of the things that kind of decided me on using the Anglo. And so on. On the B part, it's very awkward, and it's also pretty awkward on the English as well. So the B part, I play it really slowly. Okay, so we've got this, a couple of notes on the push. Now this bit, originally I was going all on one button, but I took a bit of advice on Concertina.net and I decided to play it on 2 buttons. It sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? Somebody suggested that I do this, is quite interesting. I play 2, because there's 4 A's in a row. They suggested I play the first 2 on this button, 2 different fingers. And instead of playing the 3rd A, I kind of do a fudge on the right hand side. I play these 2 buttons, but I don't actually play them, I just get just a tap. Like that, and then come back to the proper A for the 4th note. So I have, I think the idea is you just get a percussive effect out of these 2 buttons when you do this. It's almost, I'm not very good at it, and it might be easier with a better box, but I think that's the idea of it. Anyway, for the moment I'm playing it on the 2 buttons, so I'm going. So I've got lots of pull notes there. A little bit awkward bit here. This is pretty awkward on the English as well, I have to say. And the next bit is the same as earlier. And then it finishes that lovely pattern notes that we finished the A part with. And back in. So the notes I'm using from lowest to highest are G, and A there and there, both on the pull. B here on the push, and here on the pull. Here we've got a C on the pull, and here on the push. D on the push, and here on the pull. E on the pull, and here on the push. And then staying on the right hand side, we've got F on the pull and G on the push. Okay, so we're in the key of C major, got all the notes in the key of C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Pretty straightforward, but that B part is weird. Now all this is going to kind of get chucked out, because when I get my nice 3-row 30 button, I'm going to figure it out in the proper key of D, and I'll show you that when I do it. So anyway, that probably will be the last you'll see of this. Whether I sell it or not, or whether I just keep it as a spare is another matter. Might be just handy for a camping instrument, you know, or something I can take to school to mess around on. But you know, I've been, as I said in the previous video, I've been glad of this. So there we are. So we'll wait and see what happens with my new box, and we'll see that in blog number 6. Thanks for watching.